Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and today I'm in the house with these pretty cool fidget toys. These are EDC Lung bulletproof shields, and we're gonna analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of these little fellas. But hey, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying this kind of content. So let's see about these guys, because they're very, very interesting fidget toys, guys. Let's just check real quick the dimensions. So let's just do like 0 here. So they are like 9.2 millimeters thick, or 0.36 inches. And they have let's see, like an overall length of 1.73 inches, and or like 44 millimeters, and they are let's see, they are like 28 millimeters wide, or like 1.1 inches wide. So they're really not that big. They are the perfect size that you can just fit in your pocket and just carry with you around everywhere. So if you want to see, like, for example, some items for comparison, for example, this is like an Ambury coin. I'm gonna show you some other stuff that you might have. This is like a Lautier dice. This is like a Nighthawk haptic coin. Here you've got your Lauti Zirk Sam. Another pretty cool one I can put here. This is the Muji capsule spinner, and what else do I have? Oh, here, this is the Lauti chess pawn, and just a couple of haptic coins from Mackie, and this is the Ambury and Mackie coin collaboration. So you get the idea. These are pretty small items, so not that big, and they are fantastically fitting in your pocket, or like really kind of like anywhere. You can just take these guys with you. But what are these guys? So basically, this is a fidget toy. So there's a couple functions here. First of all, they slide, okay, like in this direction, because as you can see, there's a set of 12 magnets installed on each plate, and these plates are curved. You see the profile like that. You see, they just match one on top of the other, and they just slide because of the magnetic effect that these two magnets are creating between themselves. So they are gonna held together by the magnets, so with 2 fingers you can just slide them like that, you see, and that's one way to move these guys. Then you can move them to the side like this, you see, like that, and then you can move it along the side like this. So you can play all sort of tricks with these guys. Like, for example, I don't know, you can just do like that. You can put this guy in the top corner and then have it rotate like that, and it's just gonna flip around, and it's gonna create this beautiful sound. So from the look standpoint, these are, I think, work of art. It's like a fancy fidget toys, because guys, these are not gonna be cheap. So expect to pay something in between 150, 160 bucks and up. Like, for example, this is zirconium, and it's a really expensive material to work with, because it's highly flammable. Like, the shavings are very dangerous, and therefore this is going to be more expensive, for example, say, than stainless steel. That's a stainless steel one. This one is a titanium with a custom design. And dual anodization, really cool. That's the copper one, and I believe that the X stands for 4, because in Asia 4 is considered a bad luck number, so that's my assumption. But here we see a 4, so I'm not really sure what is the X. So let me know in the comments if you know, if you have some more information. And this is the Cupronickel one. So all 5 different materials over here. I believe there's one acrylic material, but I wasn't able to track one down to get it in the video. So you have 5 materials with 5 different looks. I mean, the design is the same, of course, but the look is going to be different because the material has a different property than the other materials. So therefore, it's going to have different weight and different color for sure. Also, the finishes are a little bit different. Like, for example, you have the cupronickel and the stainless steel. And you can see that the stainless, this is the cupronickel, and you can see maybe like, if I put it like this way, you can see that there's a slight difference in finish, especially here on the sides. You can see that. For example, like if you check like these two, the zirc and the copper, also have a different kind of finish, so they're kind of like a little bit different. Let's just check the weight for these guys. Let's see. Let's start with the titanium one, for example, like that. Here you go, 1.38 ounces for the titanium. This is going to be the cupronickel, 2.62 ounces. And this is the steel, 2.36. And the copper, 2.62. Look at that. And the zirc, which is 1.95. So they are not that heavy, but you can see that there's, of course, titanium is going to be a lighter material, and you can see like the heft on the hand. So you can feel it, sorry. So the look is fantastic. It's these are like a nicely milled chunk of metal and well put together. These are 4 slots. You can technically install some Tritz vials over here, but I wouldn't suggest to. I mean, they're not designed for that, but you could do, like, you could install like a set for sure, but probably because of the banging around, it wouldn't be recommended to have any radioactive vial just leaking out of your fidget toy. That's my suggestion, but I don't know. Also, the sound they make is very, very interesting, guys. Let's say for example, this is the zirconium. So you can produce a sound like this. Okay, so just by squishing them, they're gonna slide and be like, you know, unobtrusive, being really mellow and very pleasant sound. Or you can be annoying and do this. So you see, they just snap in place and they produce a nice clicky sound. And you see, look at, it's just, you can annoy people like real good. With this toy, my wife gets annoyed all the time. But this is the zirc, and it has a particular sound because the zirc has some properties a little bit different than the titanium. This is the steel, higher, louder. The steel is loud. This is the cupronickel. It's a little bit lower pitch, and this is the copper. Even lower pitch, so very, very different. Also, the feel in the hand is much different because of the weight and the texture that the actual metal has. Like, this is titanium, and besides feeling lighter than, of course, the zirc, it has a different way of sliding because, as you can see, of course, this has been used, so the anodization has just been worn off a little bit, but the feel you have when you slide this titanium is much different than this one, for example. So also, like the stainless steel, I don't know why, but it's really quiet. Okay, cupronickel is similar, but it's sliding even more. It's more kind of like slippery here. I don't know why, but different feeling. And the copper is even different. So the copper doesn't really slide. You need to push like a little bit stronger on the back, and yeah, it just slides a little. If you want to do like the silent slide, you're gonna have to add a little bit more pressure than, for example, the titanium. With just like the fingertips, you're gonna be able to do it. So copper being a little bit heavier, it's gonna have more friction when you do this because of, I think, the conformation of the molecules of the material. So that's my assumption. But I mean, anyways, these are like really, really cool fidget toys. They look amazing. They feel good in the hand. It's just like spectacular. Just to like just play like that, or like just on the side. So basically, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 position for let's say 5 states per side. So this is 15 position overall. So you can have 5 on this side, 5 in the center, and 5 on this side, and just can keep playing like this, annoying people with the sound, or you can just be subtle and just feel the kind of like haptic feedback that you receive in your hands by just doing like this, without having to file for a divorce. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned.